From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, there's going to be a little bit of a severe weather threat across Acadiana, but the numbers are a little bit better today compared to what we were looking at yesterday as the model guidance has changed. So main threats are going to be for Acadiana are going to be damaging winds. We could see an isolated tornado. Again, hail and flooding not going to be an issue at all. We don't think. We're going to have a quick moving line of showers and some embedded storms moving on through. And we'll show you the details on a couple of computer models coming up in just a bit. But let's take a look at the big picture across the U.S. and there's that storm system in the west producing snow, rain, wind, and some of that action will be heading this way. A lot of wind advisories and high wind warnings across Texas. And this is what I mentioned to Bradley Benwar, a meteorologist, earlier today. This storm system, last week's storm system and the weekend storm system, produced a big dust storm that migrated off to the northeast. This one's going to get closer to us, so we may see some dust behind this next front that moves on through. Tornado watch with that first impulse that we were talking about. That is for these storms up here across Arkansas, moving into western Tennessee. That's bypassing us to the north, and that's why our winds got breezy today, feeding into those storms to the north. Winds gusting in the 25-mile-per-hour range. I expect similar winds tomorrow. Maybe not too breezy early in the day, but as the storm systems get going later in the day into tomorrow night with the severe weather, those winds will be picking up. So we're looking at, per the Storm Prediction Center, a severe weather outbreak being likely across the Arklatex. And as I mentioned yesterday, with the enhanced area, I thought we'd see an upgrade to a moderate risk zone, and we certainly see that. That means almost a 50-50 chance of anywhere in here within a 25-mile radius there's going to be damaging winds and or tornadoes and or some hail. Now, locally here in Acadiana, that is the worst of the severe weather risk. The enhanced risk on northward has been edged to the north, so now half of Acadiana, I-10 corridor southward in a marginal risk. That's only a level 1 out of 5. Slight risk in the northern parishes of Acadiana. These are the areas that we'll watch with the radar, especially going into tomorrow night. Looking at some of the wind profiles here, and this is a classic profile up in Shreveport here. We're looking at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is what we call a curved hodograph as winds increase from 10 miles an hour at the surface to 35 at about 5,000 feet, then at 18,000 feet, 81, and then you see the numbers going 130, 140, 150. Meanwhile, locally here in Acadiana, we do have a little bit of a hodograph here, curved wind profile. The wind dynamics are pretty strong, and what I normally look at when the storms are coming, and this is before the storms get here in Acadiana, what's that 850 millibar wind look like? That could be your wind gust, and that's what we're looking at going into tomorrow night. 65-mile-an-hour winds, but notice the winds are kind of unidirectional, almost out of the same direction, so severe weather threat night there, but if we get a few thunderstorms going, we could see strong gusty winds. And look at the jet stream winds here at 34,000 feet up toward Shreveport in the 150-mile-per-hour range, and we're going to have strong winds coming out of the west following this system, so some pretty gusty winds behind the storm. Significant tornado index. Boy, this is a kind of a red letter looking day here across northern Louisiana. The numbers in beyond the enhanced category, pushing moderate, so we do think there's going to be tornadoes up here tomorrow, and maybe EF2 or greater strength. That's 111 to 135 mile-per-hour winds or more, and then you can see things quiet down quickly. So 2 models here. We'll look at the graph as the big picture model here, and we'll see action mainly to the north of us. Low pressure gets going in Texas tomorrow around noon. Then it moves toward Dallas around tomorrow evening. That's when our winds begin to pick up. Severe weather begins to bust out and move across the region and our area through the wee morning hours of Friday. Then much cooler air moving in, but we'll still get into the 70s for Friday into the weekend. So here's the HEAR model here, showing a few spotty showers during the day tomorrow. We'll go with 20% on your rain chances. Then into tomorrow night, we'll be watching a squall line. These are going to be severe cells here, maybe as far south as western Louisiana, and then we'll watch it. Here's 1 o'clock in the morning. Here's 2 o'clock in the morning through Lafayette around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. There's going to be strong and gusty winds with this system, so we'll have to watch that very closely, and we see that on our wind forecast graphic. Notice how the winds begin to climb up as we head into tomorrow evening, with those gusts approaching 30 to 40 miles an hour. Initially tomorrow evening, 30-mile-per-hour range. Then when the storms get closer, 40, and we do see a few 50s showing up as that squall line passes on through for tomorrow night. Overnight tonight, quiet night. Hopefully enough clear sky to see Jupiter and Venus. They're going to be as close together as they will be all year long or more. I don't even know how long that's going to be. 82, though, the high tomorrow, with mostly cloudy skies, maybe a little breeze out there. You're going to hear the wind, and those winds are going to be blowing out of the south, so it's going to be a windy day. So hold on to the hats and the hair pieces there for sure. As we move down the line, mostly sunny skies. Looks good for the weekend. Highs in the 70s, lows in the good sleeping temperature range, upper 40s to lower 50s. More spring warmth, but look at the end of the 10-day forecast. There could be a little winter in our future. Once again, highs 40s, lows 30s, possible by the end of next week or a few days after.
So glad I haven't transitioned those closets yet.
Yes, don't put all the
Don't
put all the sweaters and coats away quite yet. Just leave one or two out for a couple of days.
All righty.